What's up, everyone? It's your boy BG3, aka Baron Goodman III, CEO of BG3 Photography and CEO of R&B Musical Snowballs. Half of that though, wife out the other half for sure. So today we're gonna talk about depression. Yes, we gonna talk about it.
Life is good.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
So what is depression? Well, let's take this Martinelli empty glass apple juice bottle. This once was full, and then once was very tasty and very good. But now it's empty. Guess what? Now it's broken. That's how depression is. Feel like your life in shambles. You can't shake out of it. You got nothing left pretty much. You're done with life. Imagine that every day. Sometimes it's not every day. Sometimes it could be every now and then. It could be something that reminds you of something that makes you depressed. It's a very interesting topic, actually, especially for me. I suffered from depression for a long time, very long time. But I have people that have been helping me, throughout my life, such as my wonderful sister, Felicia. My awesome bros, William and Jared, aka Tank, but he's no longer called Tank. We'll call him Train because he slimmed down a lot. So if you're out there, Tank, you already know what the deal is. It's Train now, locomotive. But yeah, but in the black community, as a black man, we don't talk about it all. We don't talk about depression. We're always told, suck it up. Things are gonna get better. It is what it is.
I'm alone and look at me. There's nobody around me. Nobody likes me, man. It is what it is.
Truth be told, it's not enough, man. We need to talk about it. We have more in common than what you actually think we have sometimes. My scapegoat is usually I get on the game, get on, with my homeboys. We talk about it, right? We talk about everything. We talk about, business adventures. We're talking about, everyday life situations, marriage, being a black man, marriage, girlfriend or whatever. We talk about it all. Sometimes we just get on the game, we just put the controller down, and we just start talking straight up for hours. I'm gonna get off the game, man. I'm tired. Start talking again. Running for more hours. Next thing you know, we're up to 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning just talking about things. So that's my scapegoat, Talk to my wife, play with my kids, things like that. It makes me happy, But a lot of people don't have certain things like that. They don't have anybody in their corner. They're by themselves. The way I look at it is, I call them perfect strangers. Let me explain what that is, okay? So, my friend, I don't even see friends no more. My brother, Jared, my brother Will, it just was nobody. I didn't know them, But they was put in my life for a reason. For instance, my homeboy Will, okay? So, long story short, he moved to Texas first. All right, he went to Job Corps. During Katrina, my sister went to Job Corps as well. Crazy. We next door neighbors, Louisiana. She go to Job Corps. Didn't even know he was at Job Corps. Boom, they bump heads. All right, boom. So my mom had the same phone number for years. Years, same number. And he remembered it. He had like a little phone book. Hey, I don't know his mama's name. Or that's the number right there type stuff. He called me, hit me up. We always stayed in touch. We miles apart. I was young at the time as well, too. So next few years, I graduated. I moved to San Antonio. I was out there for 2 years. Came to Houston. We still linked up. So I moved to my first apartment. Next thing you know, this man stays literally 1 street above me. So didn't know he was in Houston. Once again, he was in Houston. They always talk about a street called Beachtown and stuff like that or whatever. But I never knew he was like really in Houston and stuff like that. It was just crazy that, we're next door neighbors in Louisiana. The next door, we're next door neighbors in Texas type deal. So God couldn't separate us, period. Dot. Same thing with my homeboy Tank, aka Train now. Gone to school. I've been on Tank since, like I said, elementary and stuff like that. And, we played football together in high school as well, too. He graduated with the high school, with the college of LA Tech, did his thing there. But guess what we had? We had the game still. We had the game. So we was on the game every day, get off of school, off of practice, whatever, we playing the game, still chopping it up, stuff like that. I'm talking about this is a period of like 15 years, on the game, stuff like that. I go back to Louisiana, I go chill with him, stuff like that too. That's my perfect strangers, you know what I mean? So that's my explanation of perfect strangers, pretty much. It's people that comes in your life that help you with your life. You help them with their life as well too, because they talk to you about certain things, you talk to them about certain things. Whoop, 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 whoop. But these perfect strangers not gonna BS you either though. They're not gonna tell you, oh yes man, this, yes. No. That's not what a perfect stranger is. Perfect stranger gonna let you know that's wrong. Don't do that. I wouldn't do it. Don't do it. That's not good. That's a bad judgment. It's a bad call. That's a good idea. That's not. They're gonna let you know. They're not gonna BS. You're gonna be straightforward with you, stuff like that. That's a perfect stranger. You don't want no yes man or yes ma'am, stuff like that. So don't be afraid. I know we got a lot of introverts out there and people, that've been quiet and stuff like that. That's another thing how depression is. You be in school, you got a hard math question on a board. Teacher of the x plus y equals z. You confused as hell. You don't know what to do, but if you raise your hand, you have everybody in the room looking at you. Oh, that person dumb as hell. That's an easy question. And guess what? You keep your hand down. You get that paper come in your hand. Fat F. Person I already failed class. But it's a lot of things that goes in there. Like it's hard to break out your shell sometimes. It could have been, with that person, answering my questions, answering the questions, stuff like that. Then, let's take for a few people start looking at you like, that person must be slow. That person must be dumb or something. But you're not. You learn a different way from others. But, that's a whole nother conversation that we can have right there. I'm just to let you know, as a black man in a black family, we carry a lot of things on our backs and stuff like that. Like I said, we always told, be quiet. Just deal with it. It's going to get better and stuff like that. But you can't do it on your own, man. It's tough out here. A few years ago, I started a project called Project Plates. Dealing with depression, mental illness, stuff like that. I'm continually doing that. This video will probably be one part of that as well, too. And now we're trying to open the snowball business. Then we're going to be aimed a little bit more with that. We can help financially with dealing with stuff like that. People that can't get the help, can't afford the help. We trying to do that stuff with R&B Musical Snowballs. Because it affects me, it affects a lot of us, but we just don't talk about it, man. It's time for us to step up, start talking about this depression, man. Because this depression, I'm talking a little fast, I'm slow down. This depression is a serious thing. But before I let y'all go, but this glass, like I say, a glass can be broken, but it can be made to mean other things. Same thing. This bottle represents your life. You could break it all you want, but you can rebuild yourself. You can change, you can learn different things, go down a different career. You can do these things, It takes time, effort, and patience. That's one thing I had to learn as a man. It's patience. Dreads, patience. You gotta be patient with yourself because things don't happen overnight. I know I'm rambling a little bit, but like I say, same thing with this glass. It might be broke, but I can make this into a window. I can make it to a baby bottle. Stuff like that. I can make it to a window for a car. I could be repurposed. You can repurpose your life. I'm not gonna preach. I'm not trying to preach nothing like that, because I'm not a perfect person at all. Never will be. I'm gonna let y'all know how I feel and what maybe I could talk to y'all about, and you can talk to me about. That's what we're here for. But I appreciate y'all, looking at the video and everything like that. Hit that subscribe button, like, whatever you gotta do, comment, hit me up. My phone's wide open. Text message me. talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. But appreciate y'all stopping by. This is BG3. Good time with the Goodmans. I'll see y'all guys later. Thank you.